Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your July Zodiac Wheel Forecast. You're with Elise. I'll just focus here for you, Aquarius, and ask Great Spirit, the Divine Angels and Spirit Guides to join me in this reading for Aquarians' highest good and for the good of all concerned. Ooh. Okay, I'll stop there. And I'll start here with the Four of Pentacles in your first house. It's a sign of stability, that Four of Pentacles there. So feeling a bit more stable and holding on to your money, which is a good thing because there is an increase in your finances with this Ten of Pentacles showing there. So there's something coming your way. This is speaking to me of responsibility and taking your part in that, in the responsibilities, and how you communicate responsibly too. Oh, lovely. The Union. It's the soulmate card, the Two of Cups. I do like that there. Four of Cups is about strings being attached, being offered something but there is strings attached. The Magician, being able to bring things together successfully. A wish fulfilled. Also, with the Nine of Cups, I feel that's often a wining and dining card as well. The Hierophant, commitment, institutions. Another wish card, the Star of Hope. King of Cups is a water sign man. Very significant there up in the zenith of your wheel. Victory with the Chariot. Making progress. And the High Priestess. This is symbolizing something being revealed to you. So here with the polarity of the first house and the seventh house, this is an area that is about how you see yourself and how others see you. Your physical appearance, your motivation, and that initial approach to life. Alright? So, with the Four of Pentacles there, it's speaking of holding on to what you've got. Not going too crazy, shopping or buying up things. It's putting money away for a rainy day and saving up for something that's it's very significant to you. Now there's also that Saturn energy going from Capricorn into Aquarius at the end of the year in September, and from there on. But at the moment, Saturn's moved back into Capricorn. Saturn's retrograde. So you could be seeing, what you are really capable of achieving. And there's recognition and others noticing your effect. So this is a period in your life where you can get in touch with your wishes, your desires, your values, your talents, and even getting more in tune with your physical, spiritual and emotional needs. Now, if you're finding it difficult to connect with others, I do think there is a wish being fulfilled there for you. And this is a sign of taking care of your personal agenda and creating a more solid structure that's true to your needs and who you are deep down. And I really like the Ten of Pentacles being there. It's showing me that there's financial security, or you're feeling secure financially. So if you haven't been, this is a wonderful sign that things are turning around now. And you're evolving a deeper understanding of your own true merit and self-worth. Alright? And there is the Hierophant here as the polar opposite of commitment, and that's to do with support from others. Okay, so there is a strong emphasis on maintaining your own sense of personal integrity and really reviving your approach to material and financial resources and how you're handling them. Now there's fundamental change occurring in this area over time, because there's that Neptune retrograde in this area of your resources, sense of self-worth, your daily life. So there may be some things that are dissolving or dislodging and could have had you feeling a little bit like you're on shaky ground, but these Pentacles here in these first two houses are letting you know that you're in a pretty solid position. So you may find your attention jumping from things to things with Neptune retrograde, but it is a time here where you can really enjoy expanding your imagination. Neptune retrograde really loves that sort of thing, The energy of Neptune is about compassion. It's a mystic energy as well. There may be also those of you that are feeling like the fog is lifting and you're no longer under an illusion. And you're linking your integrity and your values with the monetary values and spiritual values as well. So it's really having you really thinking about things on a profound level, and that intuitive knowing is very strong also. Now here in the area of communication, short distance travel, siblings and your community, your local area, the Ten of Wands is about completion. Well, you've got two signs of completion there with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. But the Ten of Wands is also about taking your part of responsibility, where you feel that you're putting your thoughts and deeds forward for the higher good. And with that Wands energy being connected to the fire element of the zodiac, is interesting that it's shown up here too, because in the third house for you Aquarians, Mars is there. And Mars will be in Aries in your third house for at least the next 6 months. So there's a lot of action that can take place in the home with that kind of energy. And you're also taking your role of responsibility in that with the Ten of Wands. So you're really either getting some help from someone, or you're enlisting some help, or you're helping someone organise things like that, and there's communication going backwards and forwards. So I really like this Wands energy here. Now the Mars in Aries is an energy of it is a masculine energy. It's also known as an aggressive energy, but in saying that, it's also very decisive. So don't be surprised if your communication is quite decisive. The positives and negatives of the Mars in Aries can be about being too hasty or rude. And you've got to be careful of, being rude with this being affecting the communication area and siblings and things like that. But some people do take the Aries as rude, whereas really, if you think about Aries, and like if you have any Aries friends, they're usually blunt and honest, straight to the point and blunt. So there's a bit of that going on too. There's no beating around the bush here. So in your communication, you'll be able to be straightforward, blunt, to the point, so that you can move forward. You haven't got time to be wasting on, fanciful ideas, is the message I'm getting with this. So Mars is known as the god of war, or the planet of war. But it's in Aries, and it rules Aries, so it's quite comfortable in this position. And the Aries energy is the pioneering energy. So you can get a real lot accomplished here in July as you navigate through the new normal. You may even find that you're reviving old interests or starting new ones, and keeping your physical system in good condition, because that Mars in Aries really does give us a bit of a boost. Okay? So you may have in the past felt like you want to hold yourself back and not be too assertive, but I'm feeling that you're going to be owning whatever it is that you're working on, or what your project is. You're going to be owning it, and letting others know, maybe rather bluntly, that you've got this. Now here we have the twin flame soulmate card, the Two of Cups. In this deck it's the Two of Chalices. Union. Love is still there. So for those of you that may have been wondering, are you still going to continue in your relationships? The Two of Cups is letting me know that yes, your intimate relationships have got very positive cards, and this is also one of them, the Hierophant, because the two of them arriving in your spread here in July is one of engagement, marriage, moving in together. So it is the formal union of two people. Okay, and it is in your home, so there may be those of you that are planning on a wedding in your home, and it is also letting you know that your home family environment is under nice aspect here with this. It's your fourth house has Uranus in Taurus, so things will be busy. Possibly a little bit unconventional, and there's also changes in the home environment with that Uranus energy, but changes that bring harmony and union, bringing things together. There's a lot of love there. Okay. And you here in the area of your hobbies, house of fun, matters of the heart, children, this is being influenced here by the Four of Cups. So there's an offer of it on an emotional level, but there's a feeling of it's got strings attached. Okay, so it depends on whether or not you're interested in those strings. But it's letting you know that if that offer isn't initially satisfactory, there will be, because the cups are still full here. Okay? You're not looking to see that the cups are still full. You're looking out, possibly making a wish or hoping that something will eventuate that is going to give you a sense of excitement and being alive. So I do feel that you just need to reconsider what's being offered. Don't be too hasty. Remember that Mars in Aries. Don't be too hasty to reject. It might actually be more beneficial than what you initially first felt that it was. Now, your quest is to learn to see things from other people's point of view too. Especially in relationships that challenge you to expand your concept of your reality. Alright? Because your soul is longing for that new perspective, new experiences. So anything that isn't giving you that, you're not going to see the value in it, kind of thing. remembering this is about matters of the heart, sport, hobbies, your creative expression, and children. Okay? But you're recognizing you are a soul and your body is the vehicle. Now Mercury is also retrograde here in Cancer, and it went retrograde on the 18th of June, and it will be going direct again on after the 12th of July, from the 12th of July onwards. So up until the 12th of July, things may sort of feel like they're, a bit of a retreat or holding back. But then after the 12th of July, you really will feel the sense of moving forward. But between now and then, you're still going to be rethinking old patterns, old associates may re-emerge as well. And you may be having to find that you've got to still reorganise, redo, rehash, review. Reschedule. But it is going to be working in your favour because you've got good signs of it working in your favour with that Magician there. There could be some good news coming to do with matters of health and well-being, as well as new job or increased working hours, that kind of thing. Now here you've got the wish card, the wish being fulfilled, and celebrations and feeling cared for and looked after, really, with that Nine of Cups there. I really do like that Nine of Cups. Enjoying other people's company, having the comfort of people around you, and having a bit of fun in your relationships. I do feel that you will be having a lot of attention from some of your loved ones, Aquarius. And this is also the area of business and partnerships as well as hidden enemies. So with that Nine of Cups there, I don't feel that you're going to be getting too much of a hard time from associates. You're really going to be able to have something to celebrate here, especially in your relationship area. The Hierophant. This does indicate to me marriage, and that is also been indicated here. As I said, there could be some people having their weddings in their homes. So marriage is indicated for some of you Aquarians, and this is also about conforming, following the rules. It's in the area that governs joint resources, other people's money and support. It's also associated with government, taxes, banks, those sorts of institutions. And it is an institution card, the Hierophant. It is about institutions. So you may be turning to banks or getting assistance from government sources and indeed marriage and commitment. Because you do like to have a bit of clarity, so you're looking into that sort of thing. And you know, it's also indicating with that Hierophant that there's some sort of commitment being made. So I really do like that there. That's very nice. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. So there is a situation here where you are getting that assistance, as I said, with these two being in their polarities. This is letting you know that the universe has got your back. There is assistance. You will be receiving messages, whether they be from people or your psyche. There's a sense of you having that inner knowing, Aquarius. And again, there's a double up of the wishes, with the Star and the 9 of Cups. So be careful what you wish for. You don't want to waste those wishes. But this is showing me that you are going to be able to achieve what you're striving for. I do like this Star of Hope. Yes, with those hopes all being realised, it does open Pandora's box. But nonetheless, you will get what you've been aiming for and working towards. There's also that element of wanting to exchange your philosophical truths, whether it be with your partner or in your friendships and relationships. There's a new invigorating energy involving exploring the world through travel, study, philosophy. So if you've been held up from going on a journey or travel, this is letting you know that you can move in that direction. The time is coming. And it's a lovely sign of peace and harmony too, is the Star. Even if, you know, you do sort of open that Pandora's box and all your hopes and wishes come flooding out, you can get a few skeletons presenting themselves too. But it really is signifying that in the area of higher education, studying philosophy, foreign cultures, and adventure, you're really going to welcome this kind of, well, it's an exchange, I feel. There's some sort of, that you get a lot of satisfaction out of. Now this water sign man is in a prominent position. He's up there on the zenith of the wheel, to do with your profession, your career, your social status. The water sign man. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And he's really able to tune into you on a very deep emotional level, and I feel that he's being very supportive for you also. So I do like that he is there. His energy is one of enjoying socialising and entertaining and being interested in the world of arts, theatre and music. So some of that could also be why you're feeling so happy about your own sense of adventure really being highlighted here, Aquarius. So there's a bit of excitement involved with this reading. And you'd be glad to put the burdens and all the baggage to rest. Lovely. Success, victory with the Chariot. Fork in the road, deciding what direction you actually are going to take from here. Now, this is also about your hopes and dreams. The manifestation area of the wheel for you Aquarians. And it's showing me quite clearly that you are going to be feeling that things are turning in your favour. Wish fulfilled, to do with partnerships, relationships and your emotional well-being. Hopes realised, sense of adventure, end of burdens, the caring and companionship of this water sign man. There's marriage being shown there for some of you, and success. So there's that desire in you to want to be more involved with group activities and organisations that you're interested in. And, you know, the friendship side of things for you, your social group has got that element of enthusiasm and fun-loving and that like-minded group of people that you like to explore the world with. So it's looking very exciting time here through July for you Aquarians. Now here in the 12th house we've got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is about that which is hidden in the 12th house, which is also about things that are hidden, what's behind the scenes, your subconscious. It's a karmic, one of the karmic houses and one of the psychic houses, and the High Priestess is very much able to tap into her psychic knowing. So I feel that you really will be finding that yourself. You're able to, you know, intuitively know certain things. So trust that within yourself. Now the full moon is here in Capricorn on the 5th of July. And the High Priestess does represent the moon as well. So the 5th of July, there is also the Lunar Eclipse at 2:44 p.m.
Australian Eastern Standard Time. That may be a little bit a little bit different depending on where you are on the planet, but here in Australia it's on the 5th of July. Depending on where you are, it could be on the 4th of July for you. So the message with that lunar eclipse is, you know, what can you control, and get a real grasp on what you can control and let go of what you can't control. Remembering that the 6th house, 12th house axis is about recognizing your soul, and that you are a soul and your own inner spark of light, and that the body is your vehicle. And how delicate that health and body regime can be. Okay, so I will just focus and ask for divine direction with this sense of boredom and restlessness being shown to me here, with your area of pleasure and children. And your cups are still full there, so I don't feel that you're going to be feeling that sense of boredom for too long, especially after Mercury goes direct on the 12th of July. Oh, that one's already turned around. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay. So you need a holiday. It's time to go on a holiday that you have been dreaming about. Live life. You will be getting out and about, Aquarius, and having a little bit of a break that you've really been desiring. So there is a wish fulfilled there. Now, also with this 12th house area, you've got the Jupiter retrograde happening there, and Pluto retrograde, and Saturn retrograde. So there's the stellium of the Moon, Jupiter and Pluto, all shining a light on the area of your health, that which has been hidden, and the karma involved in that. And there's also that sense of institutions like hospitals, churches, that kind of thing connected with it as well. So there's some of you that are at the very least planning your wedding, others are actually getting married. It's looking like there's very favourable signs here for commitment and relationship. And there's also financial support and financial resources that you've been able to now use to give you that sense of security. So I'll just ask here for a confirmation card. Thank you. And you've got the Empress. Oh, lovely. It's the Angora rabbit. So the medicine and the message of the Empress is time to leap into action. Use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success into your life. And it's the number 3. Remembering that 3 is the Trinity of life. And it also represents growth and expansion. Wonderful messages there for you, Aquarians. It really does look quite nice. I think July is going to be a much more pleasant month than perhaps how it may look at the beginning of July. By the end of July there seems to be some real favourable for you. So I'll just focus and ask what your guardian angel is here for you through July for Aquarius. Ah, lovely. Angel of Procrastination. It's a very Piscean thing, isn't it? Procrastination. So you may find that you are procrastinating over these choices of decisions that you are making. There's a sense of wanting to get things just right and not make a mistake, so you don't have to go over and redo it again, because, you know, we do have a lot of planets retrograde, so there is that element of redoing, revisiting, reorganising, reviewing, researching, rescheduling. So if there is some of that going on, you can ask for the Angel of Procrastination to come and assist you to make that decisive decision. And the number 27 is very significant there for you, Aquarius. So I'll just now give you the Angel of Procrastination's affirmation. So while you're trying to decide and make a decision about this wonderful future that's being shown here, including a holiday, the affirmation for the Angel of Procrastination is: I am focused, motivated and energetic. I utilise my time efficiently to achieve my goals. And just know that you have the focus and the clarity to get the job done, so begin it now. Lovely. Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. Sending you loving light, peace and many blessings. Namaste.